Hello everybody, welcome to the tutorial, the beautiful Italian song Come Prima, which you will find some details in the description as usual on my channel. So I've modified the original key of D for F, because D was a little bit really too high for me. But naturally, once you have grasped the harmonies that I'm going to show you, and if you have a digital piano, do not hesitate to use your transpose or transposition of your keyboard, depending on the model you have to adjust your voice in the keys that suits you. Or there are also made for that, and your manual will tell you how to do it if you don't know, but it's always very simple and very interesting. So of course, as usual, my channel also you will find in another video under the title guide the whole song to help you with the general understanding. You will find soon the English version and the French one if you are interested for to compare and with different lyrics, of course. So let's go on this beautiful Come Prima. So we are on the key of F. Let me give you the scale, show you the scale. I'm talking in degrees in natural scale. If it is not, I tell you. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 and root. Okay, root again on the top. So let me give you a trick to make difference between the major 7 and the 7. You will always find a semitone below the root, the major 7, and semitone below the major 7, the 7. Why? As simply as possible. Root, third, fifth. From the fifth is the just. So 3 semitone above the third minor dominant. So we say 7 minor dominant. So we say F7, the 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4 semitone above, it's third major. So we say F major 7, for example. We will know the trick if it doesn't work on all the keys, of course. So we'll need it later, okay? So let's start with the introduction. We start by, let me show you first the chord F, root third fifth, the triad. F, we have A and C, and then you can use a passing note at the major 7, you see, you remember, okay? And then you're landing on the D minor, but this is in an inversion of the D minor. Scale of D, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root third fifth on the triad, but the root is on the top, okay? You see, you can use a lot of inversion. Everything is possible. So we have F, A, and D, D minor, okay? But this is an inversion, the first inversion. So this is an option you use or not. You can make on the both end if you want, or just one, okay? And then next one, G minor 7, scale of G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, third minor, 3 semitone above the root, fifth and the 7. And we resolve. The resolution will be with a C7, really easy, from the G minor 7 to C7, root third, fifth, 7. We keep the fifth in place, the 7 in place, the third on the top. But if you can play again if you want the root, okay? But it's not necessary. I mean, it's only just a triad, G, B flat, and E. So again, F, D minor, G minor, C7, and we start to sing Come Prima, of course on the scale of F. Prima, okay? So first, then the pom pom. So you can make the rhythm if you want. Pump like this, pump, 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 and you make a stop on the C7. So F, passing note or not, both hand on, or just one hand with your left hand. Pump, 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 or just one note, or you can doubling the bass if you want. It will be more deep, but there's a lot of options. You decide, it's up to you, okay? And C7. So first F in slow motion. Pop, 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 pop. D minor, G minor 7, and C7. and then come prima, più di prima, okay? Or directly come prima, come prima. We don't play in this channel. We don't play the melody. It's not the spirit. I mean, we make the chord with our right hand, the bass with our left hand, and we make the melody with our voice. Okay, we are in the trio. So come prima, just for starting, but you play a few melodies or not. Okay, come prima, più di prima. So you see, you avoid to make this passing note prima, come più di on the D prima. Or not, come prima, più di prima. Okay, boom, you go directly on the D minor. It's up to you. Come prima, più di prima, or come prima, più di prima. Okay, you decide. Both and one and or nothing. Prima, più di prima, tamero, G minor. And then we are descending chromatic, the major 7, and on the 6, okay, pam, 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 okay. Really easy, you keep the third minor and the fifth on place, and you're descending with your bust and the major 7, you see, G major 7, and the 6, okay, but it's inversion, okay, bam, 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 and when you're landing on the 6, per la vita, C, okay? C just roots and fifth, and the root on top, you see? So we have a C, E, G, and C. And then, mi la vita, and then you had the sharp 5, okay? The G sharp, okay? Per la vita, mia la vita, ti darò. Okay, ti darò. F, just simply, and then F7, you had the E flat. So again from the start, okay? Come prima, più di prima, tamero 1, 2, 3, and on 4, per la vita, mia la vita ti darò. Sembra un sogno, and then we're using the Mixolydian mode in F. What is the Mixolydian mode? Instead of the major 7, we have a minor 7. Instead of the major 7 on the scale, we're going to use the third minor, the 7 minor. You see? It's really easy, but it's a Mixolydian mode. And just at this time on the C minor 6, because we're going to use the C minor 6, root, Sun minor 5th and 6th. So it just, you use the inversion. I mean, you keep the root and the Sun minor on the top, and the 5th and the 6th on the bottom. I mean, G and A. Or if you are looking from this position, you keep the 5th and the 6th, and that the root and the Sun minor on the top. You see, it will be exactly the same thing. So, sembra un sogno, C minor 6, rivederti. So, D7. Really easy to passing from the D minor 6 to, so D minor 6 we have G, A, C, and E flat, and then to D7. So that's the second inversion of the D7. Let's have a look on scale of D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root. First root position, root set 5th and 7. Okay, D7. So first inversion, the root is coming in the top. Second one, the third on the top. We're going to use this one, and later we use the third one, that's the 5th on the top. Okay, and then when the 7 is on the top, we go back to the root position. You see, that's exactly the same thing in other way. Okay, that's exactly the same thing. So we're going to use this one, A, C, D, F sharp. Okay, so sembra un sogno, sembra un sogno, rivedetti, and then rivedetti, accarezzarti, and then we're landing on the G minor. G minor, major 7, 7, and on 6, le tue mani, and then you play the D minor like this now. It's only the A inversion, also root, sun minor, then fifth. The fifth is on the bottom. It's the A on the bottom, really easy. So just a triad: A, C, D, C, F, D, F, oh, D, F, A, D, F. Wow, I'm tired today. So sembra un sogno, rivedetti, accarezzati, 1, G minor, major 7, 7, and 6, le tue mani, D minor, tra le mani, then you are so close, you see, to jump on the G7, root set 5th 7 on the scale of G. You see, just the 7 is a semitone below the major 7 and semitone below the root on the G. Okay? So G7, stringeron, stringeronco, and then now, well, yes, we use a B flat minor 6, scale of B flat, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, major 7 root, root, sun major, sun minor, 3rd, 4, 5th, and 6th. We keep the 5th at 5th and 6th, F and G, and B flat and D flat. So stringeronco, and then we resolve by C7. Okay, really easy to passing the F to C to E, and to avoid the D flat. Okay, and then okay, like this, and then that like this. Okay, so you, instead of the F, you play the E, and you disappear the D flat. Okay, and then you play the roots, of course, on C. Okay, like this. For this position, B flat minor 6 to sorry. Okay, so it means, and then like this. So with your hand, slowly, like this, and then D7. It's, you see, it's only a D7. The 7 is on the bottom. It's really easy. Okay. So again, I'm slowly from sembra un sogno, rivedetti, accarezzarti, 1, 2, 3, le tue mani, tra le mani stringeronco, and then you make a stop on the C7. Okay, and then no, sorry. So Tony Dallara say il mio mondo, but it's another option. You with the 3rd and the 5th. Il mio mondo. That's what I've done on the guide. But if you don't like, you sing il mio mondo. Okay, instead of il mio mondo, you sing il mio mondo. Okay, it's up to you. So il mio mondo. It was more fun. I like Tony Dallara. That's the original version. Il mio mondo. Tutto il mondo. It will be exactly the same thing, okay, but higher and with the inversion. I mean, we start with the F, so we have, you see, that the 5th, the C of the F, C, the 5th, the root, and the sun major. So we have C, F, and A. Il mio mondo, oh, il mio mondo, tutto il, on the il. You have the same passing note on the major 7, the E, or not. Il mio mondo, tutto il mondo, you see? Or il mio mondo, tutto il mondo. It's up to you, you decide. and then c'est per me. And then same thing, instead of to play in the root position the G minor, let's have a look. We are putting the root here, okay, and the third minor on the top, and then we are descending major 7, 7, and the 6, and then we can add the G, okay, the root, okay, like this, bam, 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 and then when we are landing on we arrive on the 6. Where I am, yes, Onesuno, and then you are really close to play the triad in root position of the C, root at 5th, C, E, G. Onesuno voglia bene, and then you had the sharp 5, bene, comma, then a few melodies because and then you can catch easiest the note of the E flat. Comma te, D, C minor 6 in root position, and we resolve, you see, with a D7. You remember the third inversion of the D7, easy, C, D, A sharp, and A, and then ogni giorno, okay, ogni giorno, G minor here on this position, root position, ogni istante, A7, from really easy G minor to A7, roots at 5th 7, that's the 7 on the bottom, the G, the A, the third major, the D flat or C sharp, and the E. And then dolcemente. Oh, you doubling your bass or not, just with one note, it's up to you. It's depending the largest keyboard that you have, I don't know, yeah, it's maybe a small one or largest. These are 88 keys, it's easy, I can find, this is relax, you see, have the place. Oh, dolcemente ti dirò, okay, G7, and then come prima, o come prima, più di prima, G7, and then ta, G7, also G, B flat, D, F, and then we are changing, not changing the notes on the right hand, but just the bass, and from the G minor 7, instead of when I put the C, it's changing completely the chord. It become roots at 5th 7, 9, and the fourth at the 11. Let's have a look. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, we're going to use a 9, 10, 11. Okay, that's the second and also the fourth. That's it's an extension, so we say 9 and 11. Okay, okay. So just at the time we had changed the bass. Okay, you see, we changed from G minor 7, exactly the same position, but we changed the bass. It becomes a C 7 9 L 11. And then now, when you forget the D, the 9, and you passing from the 11 to the 5th, okay, from the 4th to the 3rd, sorry, it's become a simply C7. You see, from the C7, 9, 11 to C7. Okay. F, roots at 5th, root on the top. So again, from the start slowly. Il mio mondo, tutto il mondo, se per me. Oh, nessuno voglia bene come te. Ogni giorno, ogni istante, dolcemente ti dirò. Come prima, più di prima, if you want to jump directly on the come or come prima, I have make a fancy. It doesn't exist on the song, but it's just you see on the guide, bam, 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 and then a transition, like a sort of turnover, because I think the song is really short and bam, 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 bam. If you are, it's an option, of course. If you are interested, let me show you. It's really simply, it's a B flat, just the root, okay, with your left hand, okay, B flat, the reverb, root set fifth, root set the fifth on the bottom, like this. So we have F, B flat, D, and then F, that's the third on the root, okay, the A, and then G minor, just the triad fundamental, and F. But you can just play the intervals if you want. The intervals is just 2 notes. Then you resolve with a C sharp 5, 7, if you want, okay? Or just one, like this. On the guide, I think I've just for to be in the frame of the screen, like this, or just like this, or like that, just with the sharp 5. Okay, you try and you decide by yourself. It depends on the sound of your keyboard. You hear and you decide. It's up to you. So it's a transition. I mean a turnover. It doesn't exist on the song. That's okay. I'm guilty. But it's another option. Okay, bam, 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 and then or with the 7 or the root. You see. There's a lot of possibilities, so it's a fancy, yes, like this. Okay, so the next one, the last verse. Go home prima, again F, più di prima, D minor. Okay, same thing. You use the transition or not. Okay, the passing note or not, with a C or not, and D minor, or più come prima, più di prima, just like this if you want. Tamero, the G minor, major 7, 7, and then and then on the 6, per la vita, the triad, the C, mia la vita, sharp 5, ti da, ro, the note of the song, oh, and then and we resolve C minor 6, D7, okay? Ogni giorno. So ogni giorno, all the day, D minor, ogni istante, A7, okay? Easy, G, A, D flat, E, dolcemente, D minor, Ti dirò, G7, and then come prima, or come prima, F, and then D minor, più di prima, okay? So, and then you have on the G minor 7, 9, 8, 9, okay? With the A, prima, okay? You play B flat, D, F, and A. Prima, okay, prima, and then ta, C, 7, 9, 11, ta, mero. So, and now 2 options. I have suggested you to play this one. It's more tender. Ta with a B minor, B flat minor 6, ta, mero, oro. Or if you like you want, you can do something like this, or tamero, but I've done tamero simply as like this, okay? Just only the reverse, and you make the level of the scale of your voice, you see, and you decide on the top. Another option is to do that. Ta like this: E flat, D flat, and F. E flat, G, B flat, me, D flat, F flat, Ro. You decide. See, me, I personally prefer that. Oh, well, there's a lot of things to do, but I mean, that's good like this, okay? Or well, you decide, up to you. So I'm playing in slow motion. There's not, yes, a little bit, few times from the start in slow motion, all the song, okay? Pum, 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 pum. But you have the guide. Pum, 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 pum. Come prima, più di prima, t'amerò. Per la vita, mia la vita ti darò. Sembra un sogno rivederti, accarezzarti in slow motion, okay? Le tue mani tra le mani stringerò ancora. Il mio mondo, tutto il mondo, se per me o nessuno voglia bene come a te. Ogni giorno, ogni istante dolcemente ti dirò, come prima, più di prima, t'amerò. Or then, come prima, più di prima, t'amerò. 1, 2, 3, per la vita, mia la vita ti darò. Ogni giorno, ogni istante dolcemente ti dirò, come prima, più di prima, okay, so say C7 now, 9, 11, tame, C7, ro, and then okay, when you are, it's a little bit trick. It's more interesting to have the melody on the top of your hand when you use the inversion, okay, you see? But of course you can use a different way, but I think tell me, you have the melody on the top, you see on your pinky. So thank you for your, I think you have all the chords, you have everything for to make beautiful songs, and maybe you are more interested by the English version. I didn't see, but I think I know, I remember that long time. It was an English version. I will find just the lyrics, and I will adapt my score, and for it to make exactly the same thing in the same key, and then it will be just the same lyrics, and then you can apply and decide if it's more interesting, because as soon as the song is very short, and then you can make a mix between the French, between the English, between the Italian. So beautiful language, Italian. I don't speak the Italian, but I understand the Italian. But it's so beautiful. So for this song, it's an Italian song. The composer, the boss composer, and with the lyrics are made by and sing by all Italians. But it's a so beautiful song. I love that. And so if you have the curiosity, the last word, to explore all the content of my channel, you will discovering a lot of songs. They are exactly the same, just a common point. It's I love all of them. That's a common point. So that's the main things that I'm when I'm decide to make a song. I should to love her. If I don't if I don't love her, I don't make her. I don't play. It's not interesting. This is only a question of art. It's a question of passion. It's a question of sensibility. Why I will sing some songs that I don't like? Well, it's not interest for me. I mean, but I respect and I understand everything. Some few people have different tasting and different appreciation about the music. But me, I love the beautiful songs with beautiful lyrics or melody or harmony or they should shoot my heart. So thank you. Well, the time turned. So thank you very much for your attention, for fidelity, and I hope to see you again on the next song. And enjoy. Yes, that's always the same words at the end. Enjoy and thank you very much. Bye bye.